People often wonder how the idea of zoos were created. Zoos started out as animals in cages for scientists to study. As part of the scientists' research, they would place the animals in artificial habitats in order to recreate their natural environments. It wasn't until later that the concept evolved into a more artistic and theatrical display of animals. People began to realize the opportunity for the public to get up close and personal with animals from all over the world. Zoos allow people the chance to educate themselves about different species of animals and their environments in the most personal way possible. The Fort Worth Zoo was founded in 1901 and is currently ranked the fifth best zoo in the nation by USA Travel Guide. The two most recently added exhibits, the World of Primates and Asian Balls, have drawn attention from all over the country, with the zoo averaging 1 million visitors a year. As I walked into the zoo for the first time, it was like entering a whole other world. The zoo is full of trees and foliage, so throughout the park, I didn't feel like I was in an enclosed space. It was not like other zoos where you feel like the animals are placed into the human world. At the Fort Worth Zoo, you feel like you walk into the animals' world. Walking through each exhibit, the environment and plant life would change to make me feel like I was in the animals' native environment, like I was a part of their world. This attention to detail gave me an incredibly realistic experience as I wandered around the zoo. This realistic experience makes each visitor feel connected to the animals as they explore over 500 different species. Walking through the zoo, I quickly realized I felt closer to the animals than I had at any other zoo. As I walked through the Australian outback, the fences were so low I felt like the kangaroos could jump right over the fence. Many of the birds in the zoo are kept in open forest exhibits. They could have easily flown out of their exhibit and around the park. Keeping the animals close to the visitors makes the experience much more thrilling and enjoyable. The Fort Worth Zoo takes pride in incorporating the history of Texas into the zoo. The Texas Wild exhibit displays some of the different wildlife and landscapes found in Texas. The exhibit shows bobcats, wolves, and even horned frogs. Texas Wild highlights the fact that Texas has more species than any other state in the nation. The variety of attractions in Texas Town, including a carousel, a movie theater, and a petting yard. This exhibit adds to the zoo's education program by informing the public on the importance of all animals, especially those that live in their backyards. One of the main goals for the Fort Worth Zoo is to make the visitors feel connected to the animals by sharing the animals' names. When the visitors learn the names of the animals, they feel connected to the animals of the Fort Worth Zoo on a personal level. They don't think of them as just random species of animals in the animal kingdom. This method of education leads to an emotional connection and a better understanding of the importance of each individual animal, which aids in conservation efforts. Being able to observe and learn about these animals on such a personal level made me realize how important it is that we work to conserve these species. Allowing the visitors to feel connected to the animals is one tool the zoo uses to encourage visitors to learn about conservation efforts for endangered animals. The Fort Worth Zoo is unique compared to any other zoo. Its efforts to build strong relationships between the animals and the visitors, along with encouraging conservation efforts for future generations, shows the zoo's passion for animals. The variety of education programs, overall layout of the zoo, and its incorporation of Texas flavor works to give visitors an exceptional experience as they walk into the world of the Fort Worth Zoo.